Hi guys, just a quick one really on this one. We may have all been enjoying the Necromancer a lot since the patch with the new gear, doing raids, battlegrounds, which I haven't released the PvP build for, simply because we had a message going around Discord today and on Reddit, and also Polyon, he had mentioned it in a couple of his videos today about a fix that's coming to the Necromancer helm, the Fateful Frame. Now, a lot of people are going to be angry about this because they see it as a nerf, but I want everyone to understand that it's not a nerf, it's a fix. This is not working as intended. We have been abusing it, and even the raid build that I put out only a few days ago does abuse this Fateful Frame. And I would say use it until it's fixed, and hopefully when it is fixed, it's not going to be, completely worthless, and it's kind of have that opposite effect, which sometimes when something gets fixed, it does have that opposite effect. So the post that we all see going around was this one here from the NetEase dev, and it basically states that the Necro i5 head essence mechanism and trigger change is going to happen on the 26th of February from what we can see in the patch. It also mentions about the Tempest offhand is going to have damage reduced, but obviously we're mostly interested in this head essence, because the way it's working at the moment is it's triggered off of every person's damage that's in your group. So not just your damage, it's done by your dot damage, by everyone else that's doing damage to that target. So you can see really that it's not working as intended, because it shouldn't be doing as much damage as it is. I know Apollyon put a video out today with a friend of his in his warband that did show off the extreme amount of damage it can do when you're just attacking the dummy. I think there was like a 50 odd million damage increase compared to when his friend was just doing damage to the dummy on his own, and compared to when Apollyon was helping him do damage. So you can definitely see that this needs a fix. It is definitely something to use until it is fixed next week. Enjoy it over the weekend and enjoy it while it lasts. Hopefully we will get more info before the patch goes live about what they're changing to the essence, because it'd be interesting to see how they're going to change the mechanism and trigger change. Now I would highly expect them to do some sort of internal cooldown on them, or maybe change it so there's only triggered by the Necromancer's damage that's cast it. We'll have to wait and see. I hope it doesn't turn out to be complete and utter kind of rubbish after the patch goes live, because I have really enjoyed, playing this in raids and in PvP, and hopefully there will still be a new PvP build that we've been using will still be fine to use going forward. We don't want it to be like the nerf we had to the Wraith form when we had that going in PvP, and then suddenly people were noticing that there was a cooldown on it now, so it wasn't as good as what it was before. Because that did change up a lot of the playstyle for that build, and I hope it isn't going to be another one of those scenarios. But I would say definitely use the build up until it kind of gets fixed, and hopefully after it's fixed you will still be able to use it fine. If you do want to kind of use the raid build, this is what I'm currently in now, is my raid build here. So I'll show it on another screen so you can see it a bit better. If you haven't seen my video, go and watch the video. It's definitely worth doing, and definitely, help people get past the gauntlet while this is still going on, because yeah, it's definitely something you can do to help people out. My raid build for this is here with this setup using Slinger, and the PvP build that I've been using, which obviously I just class as test, is using the same helm and the same offhand, and that is hit here. Now if this doesn't turn into complete and utter rubbish for the build, I will put out a build guide for this so you can see it working in PvP, because to be honest with you, the PvP build is actually really nice to use. It's more of a way, you're not standing in the group with people, you're away from them, you're casting Grim Scythe, you're letting your mages do some damage. If you can get in there and do some extra damage, you're running in with Wraith form. It's a blast. A lot of fun, and I can see it kind of having a few different mixtures of builds going forward. But if they do nerf this helm, then I think, yeah, it's going to be a struggle. So the one thing I just want people to remember is that this isn't a nerf. It may seem like a nerf, but it's just a fix. So yeah, it's going to be a big hit. But the essence has only come out last week. So let's see what they plan for it and how they're going to fix it. And then we can decide on how we go and how we react to that. I think it won't be as bad as what people are making out, because at the moment we are far too overpowered as Necromancers. Let's just let them do what they need to do, bring us back in line to where we should be, and hopefully not kind of fix it so that we are kind of nerfed into the ground, as people keep saying. And just please don't blame people for the nerf or the fix. You know, I've noticed that people have been going around saying since Apollyon put the video out that it's his fault that it's getting fixed. It's no one's fault. It's just, it was bound to happen. There's been so much hype around his helm. You know, my raid video, when it blasted, as soon as I posted it, it's gone mad. People have loved it. People have been enjoying it. It works great. So let's hope that it still works great, just not to the level of the extreme damage it has been receiving because of the bug. So we'll leave it there, guys. Just keep it kind of low with blame, because no one's to blame. But we'll see you in the next one.